I can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Atherton, California, with a stop at the City Hall, where we find two peas in a pod, the angry vet and Anthony X. Oh, they sound like the perfect couple for matrimony. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
This is Angry Vet Audits, and I'm out here in Atherton, California with Anthony X. We are going to be conducting a First Amendment audit of the Atherton City Hall.
A few minutes later.
Oh man, she's blocking her face.
Uh-oh. What papers we got here?
I got all day, guys. I'm just going to sit down here and rest my back for a second. See what we got cooking over here. My hands are sticking, guys. Can't get this page in there.
Now that fat forearm belongs to no other than Anthony X, pictured here. And he wears a mask, although he doesn't have to. Corona's been over for quite some time. He doesn't want to be identified. And I tell you what, he's got some big brass cahoonies. Why would you do that? It's on somebody's desk, man. Leave that information alone. What if your name were on there?
Good enough. Got some plans over here. This is the Community Development Department. Got their screen on right here. Hopefully nothing confidential. Now we're not here to get anyone's personal information, guys. We're taking some shots and we'll be on our way.
You're not supposed to be recording anything on the desk and moving things. I'm sorry.
Alright, I already got it though, ma'am. It's a little too late.
I know, sir, but that's
Should I delete it or what do you recommend? I don't know. She's a little aggressive.
Ooh.
So we're not supposed to record stuff. I mean, if it's private, guys, the onus falls on them to protect that privacy. I mean, just because I have a camera, what if I came over here and just looked at something and I memorized it, guys? What's the difference? What's that called? What's that? What's that called when you got that good
Photographic memory.
Photographic memory.
Yes.
Well, what if I had a photographic memory, guys? And I'm sorry, guys, I'm not on my A game here today. With my back, it's hard for me to concentrate, but...
Man, you don't have a photographic memory. The only thing you could remember is what you had for lunch and what you're going to have before dinner. He eats about 6 times a day. Look at him.
Yeah, what if you had a photographic memory? I mean, what's the difference? If there was anything confidential on this table, it shouldn't be left out. It's that simple. They're not doing their job properly.
Looks like a whole bunch of paperwork, too. I think I'm going to grab one of these candies.
Ooh-wee! Do you see the size of that? Oh my gosh, that is some big stuff. That is some junk in the trunk, boy. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You gotta start working out and do something.
So I'm gonna come right back up.
Nice elevator here. Going down? Thank you.
Check out their, you should record that, their permit.
Certification.
It expired in October
Wow.
of last year. We're already, what, 8 months past due?
Now these yahoos are worried about an expired elevator certificate when they should be taking the stairs down one flight. Now I could understand maybe you're not in the best of shape and you don't want to walk up, but this is down. The laziness of these frauditors.
5 minutes later.
And you blur out me in your recording because I didn't give you permission to have me in.
I can do that. I guess I'm a nice guy, but I'm just a word of advice, so friendly advice, and I don't want to give you a hard time when you're doing your business. If you don't want to be recorded and you see someone recording in public, try not to get their attention, because that's kind of like jumping in a swimming pool and saying, "Hey, I don't want to get wet."
Yeah, I mean, you.
I understand, but it's also California. And
you like you turned around and put yourself on camera. I wasn't even trying to record you. I was actually just getting the side of you.
Around and I'm in it.
No, it's just your backside, not your face or anything.
That's only in a place where there's an expectation of privacy. Like, I don't need your permission. It's actually, even though it's a two-party state, that's more for like wiretap laws. Like, if you get a phone call, let's say like it's a solicitor.
I understand. I just don't want to be on.
No, I'm just saying, but it's legal though. You brought up because it's California, like, it's like it's a crime. It's not a crime.
I'm not saying it's a crime. I'm just saying I don't want to be in your.
Well, we're just trying to educate you so you don't try to tell people that it's wiretap and.
No, but you.
Now, good people, do you want this man to educate anybody? We know he's got issues. He's got some serious issues. He's not going to educate his dog, let alone anybody. What is he talking about? Shut your mouth, you babbling buffoon of a bird brain.
Ma'am, can I see your ID, please?
No, you cannot.
No?
I want you to go away.
Okay.
And I don't want to be
If this is a member of the public, they have a right to their own privacy with respect to their plans. So.
Oh, she turned around and talked to us. So,
well,
what's your name and position here, please?
I'm a city manager.
City manager.
You're welcome to film the public area, but if the public asks you not to film, they have a right to do that. That's their private property.
Well, we're not recording. Well,
if you're recording her, you have plans in there. So that's the problem.
So I hear what you're saying, and I'm not here to cause trouble or get anyone's personal information. Just so you know, we were getting some B-roll footage. We were about to leave. We were standing over there, probably like 30 feet away.
Listen to the Michelin man trying to explain things. We know what you're doing in there, Anthony. You look real cute. You know, Glenn Serio wears that. It's supposed to be a fanny pack, but it won't fit around his waist. Same thing with you, huh? Won't fit around your waist? I bet you need a seatbelt extender too, don't you, big boy?
Well, sir, like he said, we were already on our way out. We had just talked to... Hey, don't touch him. Don't touch him.
I'm trying to get his attention.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does
you can't
matter
touch
to
it. No, you're not allowed to touch him, man.
Yeah, that's a bad
Hey, don't be using your hands like that.
You can ask, but if you don't like it, you can call the police. But you can't touch me. To do that. You can't touch me, though.
I'm trying to get your attention.
It doesn't matter. Use your voice. Use your voice. You're not going to get physical and be touching people.
I did use my voice.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to be touching people, all right? Just calm down. Just calm down.
That's it.
Take a couple deep breaths. Calm down.
And I'm sorry for touching your shoulder.
I accept your apology.
Please do not get any close enough so you can zoom in to film the plans. That's what I'm asking.
So here's what I would recommend. Take her in the back room then, because you're in the public area.
We're in public space. She's dealing with the public. She's asked you not to film the plans.
You guys have a little room right there.
It doesn't matter. She has a right to her own privacy with her plans.
She wasn't our target, but we can record it.
Yeah, you're never going to win an argument with the Michelin man. Look at him. Man, he has packed on some pounds the last few months. Oh my goodness. Woo, you need to join a health club, bro.
So, don't film her plans. She has a right to that.
I'm doing it right now.
Doing what right now?
I'm zooming in on her plans.
Don't film her private property plans.
I'm zooming in. I got you.
I have asked you not to do that politely.
And I'm respectfully, cordially declining.
To film her private property plans?
Absolutely, in public area.
Yeah.
All right, well then, I might privately ask you to step away from her plans and I'll go find a cop.
You could ask whatever you want. Just make sure you keep your hands to yourself, all right? I think they taught that in elementary school. You can't be grabbing on people.
I didn't grab on anyone. I tapped him on the shoulder.
Okay, well, whatever you're doing, keep your hands to yourself.
I did not grab on anyone. I tapped him on the shoulder.
Okay, well, just keep your hands to yourself.
If I touched you, though, would that be okay?
It's fine if you want to get my attention and tap me on the shoulder.
Okay, just clarifying.
Perfectly fine.
He's just saying for future reference, though.
You see how this yahoo just has to have the last word? I love that fanny pack, though. Yeah, it's more like a shoulder holster, huh? I love it. Perhaps Glenda and Anthony should get together. Yeah, they're not that far apart. Go ahead, Glenda. Go on down to Cali. Yeah, you could make you some money in Cali, Glenda. Hook up with Anthony.
I'm sorry?
Just for future reference, not that, it's not a good idea.
I do not give you permission to tap me, okay?
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, all right?
Moving forward, yeah, I decline any
perfectly fine.
Any touching. That's a no.
No touching.
That's a no-no.
Perfectly fine.
Keep those touchy-feely hands to yourself.
Let's keep those fingers to ourselves.
You don't need to repeat yourselves. I have heard you.
Oh,
You're welcome to walk away at any time.
Yeah. Mr. Fingers.
You guys didn't interrupt us.
Hey, man, how are you? I'm Mark.
No, PD right at the door, huh?
I think they're safe.
Well, we're going to end it there, folks. We don't want to give the Frauditors ammunition to file copyright strikes on us. They'd be false copyright strikes, but nonetheless copyright strikes. Yeah, the cop doesn't do anything. He's just there in the building. And then the other guy comes back up and has round two with these idiots. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's what Frauditors do for a living, huh? It's a hell of a living, isn't it? Not to worry, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, fellas. Get a real job, you hear? Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason to have... I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah. We're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, man. No, that's the law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.